Maybe like a Mac FTL mod showcases. We're still playing in Private Coalition with the Chaotic. I think this is Sector 6. Especially our pirate ship approaches you, hand over another crew members, and the rest of you can go free unharmed. How about a big middle finger to your boogie board shaped ship? They got a Vulcan, which could become a problem. But I have my doubts on that. I don't think they're gonna board anymore at this point. Not with half their ship on fire, but I could be wrong. I'm not. Okay. I wonder if I should try and get the Lanius to level up on piloting engines. He would be great there because we could consistently vent the back end without too many issues. Which means we need to find something else for Zoltan to do. You good at anything? Let's get you the shields, I guess. How are you guys still putting up a fight? You can come in. Come on, lads, we got 43% evasion. Again, we're not gonna sit here until he gets his levels, but sorry, there's not an option. We have a Rockman. Thank you. Well, I mean, if we're just gonna throw him in my face, we're gonna dismiss him anyway. Probably could have gotten rid of this guy because he's not trained anything, but if you have to worry about crew levels by that much, then something is going horribly wrong. Even though I'm now trying to level him up. But that's for different reasons. That's because him being here allows us to somewhat easier vent the ship. Okay. Alright, so what sector is this? It was a crystal sector. And now we're in abandoned space? What the hell is going on here? Oh, I jumped. Ah, that's what happened. I accidentally jumped to... Alright. So technically I've gotten a free sector, so I'm gonna sort of... kinda maybe rush through this one a little bit. Nah, I won't. Why would I, right? Actually, I should, right? Otherwise we're gonna be way over time again. A 4-parter is nice, but we don't want to make it a 5-1. Alright, we'll rush a bit. Also, we have full cloak now. None of them are hitting shields. That's stupid. Oh wait, one of them did. Come on, Lanius, dodge. Like your life depends on it. It doesn't, but he doesn't need to know that. That is a really long cloak. Well, that was the idea behind it. Wait, artillery even more? That's just crazy. You're so crazy. That's a fancy looking thing you got there. Hacking stuff and everything, aren't you guys cool and stuff? Unfortunately for you, we have 40-second cloak, so you know. Hate to be the bearer of bad news and all that, but you know, things aren't gonna be good for you real frickin' soon. There we go. Completely annihilated you, or at least brought you down to a state where you are no longer a threat in less than 40 seconds. Oh, that's hilarious. We don't need you. The only thing we still need is a human. And I've got everything, because I don't think ghosts are in Project Coalition. He should be going to... Oh, that's still on fire. He's going to try and get to doors real soon. Nope, now he's not. He's dead. DEAD dead. Yeah, so we're rushing through to make up for the extra sector. Is that a mini flagship thing? It's using parts of the flagship. We will see you again in about 40 seconds. Goodbye, shield room. I am going to try to speed things up a bit during combat as well, though. I still want to get a backup battery though, so if you could find... Well, I don't have to rush to the other sector, I guess. So I not to risk pressuring the fleet. What? Okay. Let's try an augmentation. Recon teleport. Good. We don't have a teleporter. Okay, let's get a backup battery from here. Could get mind control as well. Yeah, let's get mind control. And there's our battery. Beacon constructor. What the heck is a beacon constructor? Can be used to construct beacon parts. That's not helpful at all, is it? The fact that he has drones is nice. What the... Is that to represent the flak drone? Oh, you pierce shields. We don't love stuff that does that, don't we? Just loving it. Okay, it looks like 2 could hit. If they hit, shields are gone. That's 10 hull damage, right? That's system damage right there. Only one did. He's slowly getting there. It would help if he was actually in the correct room. That flag thing is... It's It's like one weird field of weird. That's really all the best way I can say that. Up with hails you, non-stop scouts, yada yada. Alrighty then. So again, we're rushing a little bit. Alright, slug on Nibbler. Yay. Welcome if you be so kind as to... Nope. Glad you said no. Haven't had any fun for a very long time. Well, as long as we can send you off with you feeling happy, then it's all good for me. There we go. Now you're dodging. You'll get there. Okay. Shields, goodbye. Oxygen, goodbye. All this junk, goodbye. Okay, so that goes through two shield layers. Cool. Add a double breach. Okay. That's a lot. Could you kindly not have that weapon anymore? Is that a thing we can rearrange? There we go. And then there was you, huh? Okay. Let's try again. Assuming doors aren't on fire yet. They are not. What's the problem? Oh, oxygen. Yeah, you probably want that, right? Cool. Got the crew kill just in the nick of time. Merchant. Let's do the fight first. We don't have to rush anymore. Proved subsystem. Oxygen is not a subsystem. Just throwing that out there. Alright, shields, you don't need those. I have spoken. You do not need these. Oxygen is overrated as well. Okay, you need to stop shooting there, buddy. Oh, long cloak works. No denying that. We're so close. Come on. At least give me level 1 of this fight. There we go. Could have easily gotten a crew kill if I didn't shoot both of those. We don't need anything else anymore. Burst later stun. Oh, they do have ghosts in this one. Well, anything to not need a human, right? And we can at least say we've got a crew of a little bit of everything. Except humans. Where could we put you on weapons would be pretty good too, so we can vent this way as well. That's not that important. We use you for breaches and stuff. Alright. We got all crew members except human. Vicious beast galaxy the slug with his back into the wall. False ring ship armed with fire weapons. Disable your doors. Gonna burn you out. Ha! That's funny. Huh. So, about those fire weapons this thing apparently had. All I'm seeing is missile launchers. Well, anything... Well, there's a halberd beam which can hurt us as well. Gonna have to be... This could be bad. Let's see. We need to draw power from certain things. Alright. We're good. They cloaked 3 times in the time that we cloaked once. Or was it only 2 times? I don't know. If that's the only thing they have, let's try to get some more dodges in. As long as they don't get another weapon online, we have nothing to fear, right? Gosh damn it, you lucky bugger. You're starting to annoy me. I can't hack. There we go. Only 8 more dodges. This is starting to take too long, take too long, take too long. Let's speed through this. We've got most of the stuff we wanted, right? And I really don't want to turn this into a 5-episode thing. Nice. That'll definitely help. We had one, but it didn't hit anything of value. He's only 4 dodges away. God damn it. Burn it all, burn it all. Okay. Merchant license. Thanks. Why not? We're rushing through here anyway. Hey, we got merchant licenses. Do we get anything out of that? Nope. Another mini torch. Yeah, no, thanks, I'm good. Okay, so merchant license allows you to legally engage in trades with civilians. Okay. 40%? Are you crazy? Yes. The answer is yes. They are. Alright. Let's go beat some coalition buttocks. It is. I think the normal autoloader is like, what, 15? We don't need a sector scan anymore. Cloak tells you doesn't care about what you have to ask before you can even speak. No need to be rude. Hey, look, it's a BL2. If I knew these actually worked, I could consider them. Then again, weapons jammers and work against the flagship. We know that much. There's a human. Huh, we don't need you anymore. We don't have any duplicate crew members. I should worry about where I send this Zoltan to. Okay, so we're gonna go for the crew kill on phase 1, because that's just gonna speed up all the other phases. 3 coalition dreadnoughts, yeah, it doesn't work that way. Hack on weapons? That's gonna be a big ol' nope. This is gonna go big ol' nope on that. Okay, now watch them hack our cloaking. Wouldn't put it past the game. This is Project Coalition, unfortunately no longer available, which is probably a good thing because it's broken as fudge. It's fun, but it's broken as heck. Come on, not cloaking, weapons or shields. Piloting, I can sort of live with it. The ship is custom made by me though, and that includes the 4 max shields and 8 max cloaking. This thing only has level 2 shields? That's not right. Yeah, the ship is mine. It was basically made to see if it's viable to switch out Cloak max power and Shields max power. Unfortunately, I picked Project Coalition to test that, and I say unfortunately because this mod is chock full of overpowered weapons. Which means it's not much of a challenge, shall we say. At this point I can drop shields. Oh, I hacked... no, it's fine. I thought I hacked the wrong thing, but technically yes, because I wanted to go for medbay, but if you set fire to shields, a lot of people are going to die in there as well, I think. Besides, we can just do that. Okay, we want you cooking up a storm for us. Dang it. Well, I'm pretty sure my cloak will last longer than yours. Why is so good? Why is this maxed at 4? At one point I'm thinking, okay, it's my fault because I set it to a max of 4, but we've seen other ships that have more of them. Maybe the flagship is somehow affected by maximum systems? It doesn't have a level 8 cloak though, fortunately. That would be the worst. See what I mean by this is a weapon from Project Coalition. Slightly a bit over the top. Okay, I need to do power by cloak because I don't want these dudes to just waltz out of it. Nice job there, Firebeam. Well, there was an attempt at dodging, I guess. So we knew the flagship was going to be where our quote-unquote metal got tested. Granted, a hack on piloting when our shields are crud isn't really that grand. I'll admit to that. Good. I don't think we'll lose, but this is more damage than I expected to take, considering our run. The problem is this guy, I guess. We can never really be safe from him. Also, keep note, I can't tell if there's still enemy crew despite having a slug, thanks to Project Coalition, who wanted to make ghosts invisible to slugs, which means they also had to do that for humans. Pretty sure it was unintended, but nobody bothers to check up on things over there, so, you know. It's a fun mod, though, don't get the wrong idea. Did I lose crew? No. What are my NGs doing then? You need to die, you need to die. And if we could kill you, I'd be a happy camper, but I suppose you're not... yeah, you're dead too, that's good. Okay, let's kill the ship. We'll accept the current state of affairs. Okay. I forgot that I had mind control. Have I ever used mind control? Why didn't nobody tell me I had mind control? Store is about to be taken over. That's a problem. I might be able to get that repair beacon. Let's go for that. Alright, 40-second cloak. At this time, we should be able to really do some damage to this thing. Yep, killed it. Let's upgrade piloting. Let's see if our yeah, repair beacon is still active. Let's talk to the Mantis and what they think of the mission. Mantis surrounded by coalition sympathizers his entire childhood, but knows the coalition is a bunch of murderers. And? Is that like your thing? Alright, final phase. Yep, let's see how long Cloak will keep us safe. Do not power Cloak with backup battery. Actually, we don't need this. Our weapons aren't charging now anyway. I would like to keep 100 evasion though, just in case. Landed in one of the few rooms I didn't actually want a missile to land into. Yep. And as you can tell, ain't nothing too difficult about this one. Granted, this wasn't Project Coalition, so your experience may vary, because we do have some potent weapons, especially this thing. Determination and perseverance of the chaotic. Well, I'm probably going to be watching how the guy I'm sending this to will do with it on vanilla hard mode. Guessing 5,000? I don't know. I accidentally did one too many sectors, so I think... yeah, it's probably going to be over 5, right? I did an extra sector, but I rushed sector 6 and 7 because of it. This is such a stupid thing. All over a stupid sprite that he didn't want to make or something. It's... meanwhile, I didn't do jack and I got my name over there. It's over 5,000. Barely. $5,012. Then it shows me the Osprey for some bizarre reason. Alright, so the Chaotic. I know, right? He did a ton of work. So yeah, 4-parter, which means things lasted for a while. So yeah, the Chaotic. Links will be in the video description below if you want to try it for yourself. You will not be finding this ship on the forums, and at the bottom of this video I do mean separate YouTube uploads, not the entire stream. But yeah, this is one of those ships you learn from and not when you post, and it turns out that yeah, it works. It's probably gonna be a bit more difficult outside of Project Coalition, definitely on vanilla, but it can hold its own. Surprised to say it. 2 shield layers definitely were needed, and stealth weapons are probably something you need to go with as well, which is why the ship starts with it. I don't know. It went better than expected. Just that final bit at the flagship phase 1. I don't know. It's interesting to say the least. But anyway, yes, this is where I'm going to end this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you still enjoyed the series of free shows, probably coming like every 7 feet away. See you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.